There's a special guest we're going to have on now. Come on in. It's Jess Chavez. Jesse is a wonderful story. He came here from Tennessee Tech University, and he's doing his master's degree with me at Arizona State. And after the first year, you won an audition and joined Synergy Brass, right? Welcome, Jesse Chavez. It's good to see you.
It's good to be here.
So you spent 3 years going all over the United States and doing a lot of work with Synergy Brass, a lot of clinics, a lot of working with people of the age that we're seeing here in all these high school bands.
Yeah. We for about 3 years when I was touring with Synergy Brass, we would do pretty much every day went like this. We would have a morning performance at an elementary school or a middle school. Then we'd probably go in the afternoon to a high school and do some clinics for the high school band. And then in the evening we would give a concert, usually at the high school or at a local concert hall. So there was a lot of face time with this particular age range of students, and younger and older. So
you're traveling almost always on the ground, right?
Yeah, our traveling was almost always on the ground. We had a huge van and a trailer. The van had a TV in it, so it was pretty comfortable. But yeah, lots and lots of road travel.
Well, I spent 25 years on the road with Empire Brass, and it's like I always to me that's like 2 years before the Mask, the famous book about running away to sea, and then people tell you, well, you're on tour all the time. It's like running away with the circus. Yeah. So 3 years with the circus. Huh?
Oh yeah.
So how many days gone were you for 3 years?
We toured about 10 and a half to 11 months of the year.
Whoa! So pretty much it really was like Barnum and Bailey.
Yeah, all the time on the road.
That's awesome. And Jesse is an incredible tuba player, concert tuba player. And so we're having a marching band festival. Tell us why you're here today. You have a background in this music too.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I'm actually originally from Tennessee, which is a pretty big band state, and I competed in a really competitive high school band, and then also did college marching band, and then continued to be involved in the senior drum corps.
Is that DCA?
DCA. I was involved in that organization for a while with a Nashville-based corps. And I also have a background in music education. My undergraduate degree is in music education for K-12 instrumental music. And so this has always been kind of a passion of mine from even when I was in high school. And so I think there's a lot of really great opportunities to teach some of the really fundamental aspects of musical performance in this setting. You deal with crescendos, decrescendos, dynamics at all levels, playing in time, playing in tune. You cover all your basics here. And so it's like the building block, I think, for having a great concert program. You start here on the field and you build all those basic concepts, and then you move into the concert band in the spring, and you have an even more powerful concert band. And so just this activity, all of it together, is something that's always been a part of my life. And I knew when I got off the road that one thing that I really wanted to do was get back into teaching, and specifically get back into teaching marching band.
That's cool. You're this year working with the Perry High School marching band. That's right.
Yeah.
So at 4:18 this afternoon, we're going to see some of your work, which is awesome.
Yeah.
It's you said get off the road. So after 3 years, because that's intense, 11 months gone,
Yeah.
So you decide it's like playing in a pro basketball career. It doesn't last forever. So I'm so happy that you chose the Valley here to come back to, and you've started a professional brass quintet, and you're combining that with teaching, which is awesome. And Perry High School is tell us what that's like. What is their marching season like? When do they rehearse? That sort of
thing. Well, Perry High School is a medium-sized school. I think we normally in Arizona compete in Division II, and they have one night rehearsal a week, which is 4 hours long on Monday nights, and then usually we're doing this year on Wednesdays. They have a 2.5-hour sectional that's either brass or woodwinds, and so I work with the brass, and then obviously there's football games, and I think this year we're going to four or five competitions, including the WBA championships actually in Thousand Oaks, California.
Wow, that's awesome.
So it's a pretty exciting season. We have 1 week of band camp in the summer, which I know the staff never feels is enough. 1 week is never enough, but that's what you do. And so yeah, it's a pretty rigorous schedule, I think, for the kids. I think, but they pick up on it really well. And I actually also work with another school
Oh, cool.
in the Valley. Mountain View High School out of Mesa, Arizona.
Sure.
And
I'm a Mountain View fan. Yeah,
Okay,
that's awesome. I didn't even know that. You're so busy.
Yeah, I know. I'm all over the place. And they have a very similar schedule. They do all morning rehearsals. Perry does as well. They have a rehearsal every morning of the week before school starts.
What time do they start?
Oh, I think it's like 6:30 or something.
Right, that's
something
late
ridiculous.
around here, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
but when the big
late.
red ball comes over the mountain, it's too hot to
It's
rehearse.
too hot. So you got to get out. So they do that in the morning, and then one night rehearsal usually, and then a sectional. So both of those schools have fairly similar schedules. Mountain View is definitely a much larger school. I think they have almost 190 kids in the band this year. So it's interesting to work with two bands that have like equally great work ethics, but on different scales. One, you're dealing with large amounts of kids, and on the other side, you're dealing with a really focused group of kids. So it's very interesting.
That's very cool. You're a composer as well as being a great performer and an arranger. And, I hope that people in our valley start to use you so you get the creative side of this going, too. I've heard your work, and it's, the longer you stay, the more I hope you get involved in this.
I hope so, yeah.
It's
definitely.
Good to work outdoors, man, instead of being cooped up in a van for 3 years.
Yes, it's a totally different experience.
That's awesome. Well, thank you very much for your visit today, and good luck to Perry, and good luck to Mountain View, and it's awesome to see you back in the valley, Jesse.
Absolutely. Thanks
Jesse
very much.
Chavez.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
See you later.
Absolutely.